Let us not ask what is wrong or what has always been. Let us first ask what is possible and look for something that has never been done before. During my school days, we used to pass a giant dump area every day. Each day since then, I see poor innocent children fighting with animals to get the discarded food from the rubbish dump area. This has become my motivation to this day on how to ensure a Pakistan and a world where every child can have an equal opportunity to excel and fulfill his or her potential. 70% of our population is youth under the age of 30, but more than ever, we feel helpless and confused in our role to turn the country around. We believe that by coming together across the country and making the same set of demands that we all agree upon and pledging that we will not vote for any party that doesn't work actively on fulfilling those demands, we can put the necessary pressure required to get things done by controlling and impacting the thing that gets the most work done from our ruling elite: votes. Ek One Pakistan movement is our idea of free revolutionary movement that can make it happen. Our 25 demands are: 1. It should be compulsory that selected electoral candidates' children study in a government school in their electorate, and their entire healthcare needs should be in a government hospital during their tenure. Preference should be candidates who are willing to work free for the state, as it can be their first filter to ensure only those dedicated to the cause of uplifting Pakistan come forward. Complete transparency and accountability of candidates with their assets declared. The assets of all candidates must be published online, and this information is accessible to every citizen. Any intentional corruption proved beyond doubt that is above 1 million rupees to lead to complete freezing of assets in the name of the state. Number 2, free education. All syllabus in education should be free, state-of-the-art, super easy, and available. In schools, it is taught by the best teacher available to everyone, so that our children and nation get the best possible education presented using the best technology for free. Free animated education, an initiative by one of our founders, will make the entire biology course available for free by June 2021 and the entire national curriculum of Pakistan for free by June 2022, making the most state-of-the-art education available for free to every child in Pakistan. But we can use any available courses and harness the power of the digital age to make every child in Pakistan get access to the most state-of-the-art education for free. Number 3, free Quran education. People should be connected with the Quran by making sure they understand the Quran's meaning when it's being recited, using different Arabic courses. The work of the best Islamic scholars and people of knowledge should be available to every Pakistani and human being in the most state-of-the-art way possible, inshallah. Free Quran education by one of our founders has already made Islamic education for free to every human being across the world. We hope that the government makes and ensures that by 2030, every child in Pakistan can understand the Quran by the time they leave university. Number 4, free healthcare system. Doctors should be highly paid, as close and equal to Western counterparts as possible. Doctors should have fixed working hours, but after providing the above 2 conditions, the doctor should have strict accountability, including the threat of losing their jobs if they're not meeting the standard and patient care required. There should be a public-private mixed system, a system in which affordable people will pay and people who cannot afford to are taken care of by the government. This will ensure top-notch, high-quality, sustainable centers available to everyone. So far, our founder has worked to make medical education available in a state-of-the-art manner through his initiative Free Med Education. Also, one of our founders, being an ENT specialist and doctor himself, can work to make the demands of doctors come true, inshallah. Number 5, completely transparent government. Install CCTV feeds and make the feed available to the public for continuous public monitoring. Right of Information Act. In every interaction with a public servant, the public will film their interaction, as well as public servants will wear the cameras as well to ensure that there are two versions of recordings available for every interaction. A command and control center will be there to take strict and prompt action on any shortcomings in dealing with the public. Number 6. Free sports facilities for everyone. Place emphasis on sporting facilities. Make a complete sporting center/venue available for every community, utilizing a mixture of government land and contributions from families living in the area. For an estimated 2 million rupees, you can build a great sporting facility arena that's maintained on a 100 rupee contribution from the families that utilize it. It can help keep our youth away from drugs and help us build a strong nation. Organize tournaments from small scale to very large scale with teams to ensure active youth participation. Promote sports, especially active sports like football or basketball, using methods to ensure every citizen can play at least one sport and such a facility is available to them. Make different sports available for different age groups. Number 7. Military. Strongest possible military following Quran commands to have every man and horse ready at your disposal. Make every citizen undergo short firearms and self-defense training where they learn firing weapons and defending themselves with force in a dangerous situation. Instead of tearing down the military or hating on the military, we should use them as a role model. If they can achieve such excellence as an institution despite being from within us, why can't the rest of our institutions achieve the same level of excellence? Why can't all of our institutions develop the reputation of being the finest in the world? Number 8. Waste management system. The cost of waste management for a village will be 28,000 rupees per village, including 400,000 rupees for a one-time cost of a pickup vehicle and 2 workers. These can collect waste from every home and deposit it to a recycling plant, making the entire project a self-sustainable program. It's already been implemented in many villages, including Kotla near Gujarat. Make a sustainable, clean Pakistan. Number 9. Internet. Declare the internet a basic human right and ensure access of every Pakistani to the internet on an emergency basis. Companies will get taxation benefits to ensure the lowest possible internet costs in the world. Make efforts for free internet availability to people who are unable to afford it by going into partnerships with internet giants like Google and Facebook, who have in past and present shown keen interest in playing their part to ensure every human being gets internet for free. Engage with them at government level to make this possible, as well as safeguarding all Pakistani interests. Make free Wi-Fi hotspots available across Pakistan. Number 10. Transition to the greatest possible interest-free economy, beginning in the local market and then transitioning to international dealings after paying off loans as much as possible, and if possible, then a completely interest-free economy model. Number 11. Construction industry. Plan construction projects to increase urbanization, housing, and spending power of the masses, as well as increased employment options. Number 12. Freelance training. Hiring the best Pakistanis in their fields and making their expertise available free of cost for every Pakistani to learn. Enable full use of 70% of our population that's under 30 so they can make a decent living by freelance industry across the world. Number 13. Public hanging of child abuse and rape criminals. Make speed trial courts available for both these cases. Special laws for speed trials for child sex abusers, if convicted, to be hanged within 90 days of beginning of trial. Number 14. Encouraging skilled labor export to increase foreign reserves and expertise. Number 15. One-window application processes formation. With a proper token system and 24-hour working times like Nadra offices to assist people and give them proper respect. Number 16. Foreign policy. A complete non-interference in any external country affairs. Make use of all possible resources to present the positive face of Islam. Maintain pro-humanity and pro-Islamic foreign policy while maintaining peaceful relations with all countries as possible. Give full support to Kashmir's cause and every effort made to highlight the cause of Kashmir. A strengthened Pakistan will be the best defense for Kashmiris as well. Number 17. Transition to solar power. Solar power pays for itself in 3 years, is usually covered by guarantee for 7 years, and is usually running for 25 years. It takes the burden off the national grid, allowing electricity itself to become cheaper. Give tax breaks for the cost of solar installments for whoever wants to shift to solar. Number 18. Digitalization of all land records using satellite coordinates. It can help put an end to 90% of court cases across Pakistan. Number 19. Ensuring that all international digital payment systems like PayPal, Stripe, etc. are in Pakistan as soon as they launch to enable our youth to do business with the world. Number 20. Good infrastructure building. Great infrastructure brings great development with it. Great roads and great infrastructure should be extended to every single place in Pakistan. Instead of the time wasted and costs incurred on vehicle maintenance on broken down roads by travelers, the government can and should be able to use its resources and, if needed, collect toll tax and ensure strict implementation to keep the roads and traffic in perfect shape. There should also be cycling lanes built on as many roads as possible to promote cycling to travel. Number 21. Reduce taxation as much as possible to enhance the investment. Make the taxation system easy to understand and install by removing complications from it. Also, a full breakdown of where exactly each tax collected has been spent should be made public knowledge as well. Number 22. Put a time limit on all categories of cases in the judiciary within which the case is decided. To prevent fraudulent cases, ensure that every case loser has to bear all finances incurred by the defending party in the case. Number 23. A 24/7 phone hotline to help overseas Pakistanis in all possible manner, especially sorting out their investment-related problems with swift action to resolve all their issues. Overseas Pakistanis are our bloodline and our biggest asset who, if facilitated, respected, and shown gratitude, can help us overcome our many major issues. Number 24. Online websites containing tax deposit details of every citizen. 25% offered to any citizen pointing out tax evasion of another citizen above the value of 1 million rupees. Number 25. Make all possible services digital so citizens of Pakistan can get services at the comfort of their homes and save valuable time. Our goal, inshallah, is to create conditions to enable every human being to have an equal opportunity, first in Pakistan, then in the world, to fulfill his or her potential, to be a model for the Islamic way of life, to achieve the highest possible version of this world and the next for individuals and the nation, to help humanity achieve its best version of itself after transforming Pakistan. Will offer help to every impoverished and poverty-stricken nation of the world. Imagine Pakistani teachers, engineers, IT specialists, doctors, army, and other professionals offering expertise to all poverty-stricken nations of the world. If you agree with our points, then it's time for you to take the digital oath for Ek Pakistan, where you will vote only the party that assures that will install this. Even if we fail, we'll reach every Pakistani, help explain to them how exactly to do it, and lay down the seed and groundwork for our future generations to build upon. Please visit our website and join our Facebook group, WhatsApp group, and Telegram channels and become part of a movement to fulfill the dream of Pakistan.